In this video, we're going to try to start the abandoned E30 M3. The other day when I took delivery of it, literally on Friday, today's Sunday, 2 days ago, it cranked, but it wouldn't start. I charged up the battery. I thought it was good. It turns out it actually was not good at all. But before we get to starting the car, I'm going to show you a very quick walk around of the things that I need to do before we drive it. But by the end of this video, we are going to start it. We're just not going to drive it. So let's get into it. So the first thing I noticed is right here. This was unplugged, and I don't know if it was just randomly unplugged or what. It's funny because it's the only light on the dash when I was cranking the car over. And if it's just as simple as plugging it in, again, I don't know why it was unplugged, but let's just plug that right in, and let's call that somewhat fixed for now. I'll plug it in tighter in a minute. I also noticed here, there should be a ground here where that red one is, right to here, up here. There should be a ground there, and that's missing. That's not really a big deal at all. But then I also noticed over here on this side, this is missing here that holds this. This is a breather hose for the expansion tank. I'm also missing my windshield washer fluid tank. I noticed the plug here. I'm not sure if this is for the tank or not. I don't know what that's for. I'll look into that. And then I notice here, this ground for the engine is just gone. So I'm going to replace that too. Looks like it may need a valve cover just based on the amount of soot. I'm going to clean that up and just double check once I have it running. We're going to be doing an oil change right away, and I'm going to attempt to show you the leak that I have underneath the car once I am done charging the battery, which doesn't seem like it's going to happen. I might need a new battery. We'll see. Again, oil change. The fuel filter leak, and then lastly, the last thing I ordered is all new coolant hoses. This hose is actually pretty healthy, honestly, the radiator, but then some of the expansion tank hoses, like this one here, I mean, it's just best practice that I replace them. But other than that, under here, it's so clean. I mean, this car is beautiful. I mean, how many E30s have this? And in good shape. I mean, that's just crazy. This car was so well kept. Minor things here and there, and we're good to go. Interior needs a couple of things as well. We are missing the under panel here. If you know E30s, they're made out of cardboard and they break super easily. I have an upgraded one from CA Tuned on the way. I also want to clean up some of this wiring. You can also tell under here that there's some wiring for an aftermarket radio. I'm pretty sure this is the wire here for that. You can kind of see it zip tied and stuff there. I'm going to have that cleaned up. I'm not a wiring guy. I'm probably going to bring that to AMS just to yank that out. I don't like aftermarket radios and stuff. I'm going to put the original in. Get some cassette tapes and all that. But really in the interior, that and the seats are the only real downside. The headliner, typical E30 saggy sunroof, but the rest of it's decent. I may have it redone. The seats I'm having redone pretty quickly. That's going to be redone next week by a guy in the Poconos. Super nice guy, and you're going to see his work. His work is insane, and his price is super fair. So if you're in the Northeast, he's who you're going to go to. And yeah, so that'll be in the next video. when we start actually doing things, excuse me, to make this thing drivable. I'm going to replace the steering wheel. I'm going to replace the shift knob. I mean, Momos are really cool company, but I just don't like aftermarket stuff. I want the original stuff back in. Maybe the ZHP or ZCP shift knob, but that's really it. So the first thing that we have to do is remove the battery and charge it. I'd like to do it in the car, but unfortunately I pulled it in backwards and my plugs are literally all the way over there and the charger doesn't reach. So I got to take the battery out, bring it over there, charge it, bring it back, and see what happens. I don't know why I pulled it in backwards. My E30 people, specifically my E30 people, have you ever seen a battery tray in an E30 look this nice? I mean, guys, come on. It even had the battery holder. This car is unbelievable. Not to mention, it also has the battery cover, which is hard to get. And it also had this guy on it. But come on now. This is unbelievable. My little jerry rigging over here. I got the Noco 5 for the job. Not sponsored, but I just picked it up 10 minutes ago, and so far it seems good. It's one of the only tenders that apparently can charge a dead battery and repair a dead battery all the way to full. So that's why I had to get it and not use my other charger, because it doesn't do that. Put the leads on here, and let's see what we can do. Gonna pop it back in tomorrow morning and keep you updated. So I left the battery overnight. I put it in repair mode. So let's check it out. So the Noco 5 is in this little power thing, and I think that means it's maintaining. Let's put it in the 12 volt mode. It didn't really do anything. It's still kind of dead. So maybe the repair mode did work. I'm not sure, because now look at this. Now it's at 2 bars instead of the 1 bar. So let's keep it going for a few more hours in this charge mode instead of repair mode and see what happens. I'll come back. So I decided to upgrade to an AGM battery. I went with the Die Hard Platinum, and it fits perfect. AGM, basically, they last a lot longer, and they're better for storage and cars you don't drive every day. They are more expensive, but it's a better battery. Let's go see if this thing will start. It cranked on the old battery, but that thing was dead. All right, we replaced the battery, so let's see if that gave enough cold cranking amps to turn this thing over. Again, we do have a fuel leak, so we need to check on that quick. Prime it. No way! Dude, what? It just starts right up. It literally just starts right up. The battery light's on. I don't know why. New battery, but we'll figure that out. Let me see the leak real quick before we go any further. Oh yeah, all right. That's bad. That's pretty bad. Now let's kill it. And on that note, I'll see you guys later. Peace.